Welcome, everyone, to the Tethys Shipyards Strategic Analysis Division, where we study the conflicts of the past and speculate the conflicts of the future. I am Takeshi Yamato, the Yardmaster, joining our host, the Housecoat Gamer.
Yo.
And Housecoat Gamer is also our strategic analyst. Anyway, today we are covering our next episode of the Trek Wars campaign. Of the STO Clone Wars campaign on both sides, and covering the Malevolence.
The Malevolence is the second ship of the Subjugator class, because by definition, a starship, a class, must have its first ship be named after, well, the first ship of it, hence Subjugator. Unless the Malevolence was originally the Subjugator and Grievous renamed it for some reason.
Which has happened with other ships.
Yes, such as the Moskva, which used to be the Slava. Where's the Moskva right now? Yes,
Russian warship. Go F yourself.
Yes, well, in this case, the Malevolence, or the Subjugator, is the large, big, I am going to screw you over problem. Now, let's be honest, the Malevolence isn't going to be much of a problem for Starfleet ships.
Yeah.
Well, Trek ships in general, they're extremely maneuverable in comparison to, say, name a war's ship that is a capital vessel.
Yeah.
So they will be easily able to accelerate and get out of the way of the ion pulse cannons. That said, there is a slight problem. At least if you're playing on the CIS side of things. That being its commanding officer.
Yes. General Grievous.
In a previous Hero episode, which I will be uploading relatively quickly, I made mention of, well, war crimes, specifically war crimes caused by the Jedi and the Republic in general, including the false surrender. You see, Grievous here is probably the biggest war criminal in the history of the franchise, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Among the lesser of his war crimes is attacking defenseless targets, such as medical ships, life pods, all that stuff. For the CIS, the Malevolence for the CIS side of things, for the Malevolence campaign, your job is going to be trying to convince him not to blow up civilian targets. Or at least, not exactly military targets. While medical ships do count as military, they are also protected under the general rules of, well, civil warfare.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't go after, you don't target the medics. So, if you've been doing the CIS side of this campaign, you are trying to convince him not to go after hospitals, medical ships, etc. You're trying to get him just to focus on proper military targets.
This is going to have a very high diplomatic role here.
Yeah.
So you are probably going to fail quite a few times.
Yeah.
For the Republic side of things...
Yeah, well, for the Republic side of things, you're not going to have that much trouble. Because, well, warships don't really stand up that well to Starfleet ships.
Now, to be fair, this does have a lot of guns mounted to it, and if those ion pulse cannons do hit a Starfleet ship, it's probably going to end just as badly as it does for, well, any Venator or, well, any warship, really. But the problem is, they have to hit.
Yeah. And Star Trek ships are also a lot more maneuverable.
Yeah. So your primary duty is to find this damn thing and neutralize it.
Yeah.
I am going to add a bit of a challenge for you players out there. I don't want you to destroy it. I want you to capture it.
Ah.
I want you to beat the crap out of this thing, but not destroy it, but board it.
Interesting.
Make Grievous run away. Obviously, that's going to be harder than you think, but it's doable.
Yeah.
And capture the ship. Now, in case anyone decides to play the 2003 Grievous was always better, remember, actually, I should probably link that. Remember Dooku's little rant during his little training session with Grievous?
I don't think I saw that one, but you can tell me about it.
In short, Dooku advises Grievous to psychologically wear down the Jedi, use terror tactics, basically break them before he engages, and if they don't break, run. That sound familiar?
Ah.
Sounds to me like every single encounter we have during the Clone Wars and during Revenge of the Sith, just proving that people are stupid.
Yeah. So he's basically the same. So he's basically still as badass as he was in 2003. He's just operating under limited rule sets.
Yeah.
If he can.
Yeah, the silent terror thing really worked in 2003, but they had to give him a little more characterization for the movie and the series.
Yeah.
The rules have changed. Sucks to be you.
Yeah. So anyway, once you capture the Malevolence, that's mission complete, and you can take this thing to a shipyard somewhere and study it.
That said, for the CIS, your main mission is to keep this ship alive and basically make the Republic retreat. This is not going to be easy, especially as seen here, because for some reason the Republic seems to have the inability to not cheat. They somehow have the ability to outpost for some reason.
Yeah. Well, you have two things on the CIS side. You have two things to do. One, keep Grievous focused on legitimate military targets, and two, keep the Republic from destroying the Malevolence.
Both of which are going to be really difficult.
Yeah. For different reasons. Grievous, for Objective 1, because, well, Grievous is Grievous. Objective 2, the Republic is going to throw everything they have at you. And while Trek tech is superior to Wars tech, as I have heard said several times, quantity has a quality all of its own.
And Wars modes most certainly have a lot of quantity to them. After all, You could have one Galaxy-class starship, but they could have about half a dozen victories.
Or more.
So yeah, the Malevolence campaign is not going to be easy. You'll be running through star system to star system before you finally find the damn thing. For further information, I suggest you watch the episodes that actually involve the Malevolence.
Yeah. And of course, Palpy might through your GM throw in a wrench by throwing Padme into the mix. That's what he did.
I know, that's what he did.
Yeah.
Life is not good.
Yeah.
Oh look, I just lost the Malevolence.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Still get. Yeah. So yeah, that is basically the series of events surrounding the Malevolence. And it looks like you're about to lose another one.
Yeah, well, the CIS was supposed to lose the war.
Yep.
And this is more of a backdrop for you guys to enjoy anyways.
Yep.
Bye-bye.